On the afternoon of November 24th, 1971, a nondescript man calling himself Dan Cooper approached the counter of Northwest Orient Airlines in Portland, Oregon. He used cash to buy a one-way ticket on flight hash 305, bound for Seattle, Washington. Thus began one of the great unsolved mysteries in FBI history. Dan Cooper, as he called himself, was a quiet man who appeared to be in his mid-40s, wearing a business suit with a black tie and white shirt. He ordered a drink, bourbon and soda, while the flight was waiting to take off. A short time after 3 p.m., he handed the stewardess a note indicating that he had a bomb in his briefcase and wanted her to sit with him. The stunned stewardess did as she was told. Opening a cheap attaché case, Cooper showed her a glimpse of a mass of wires and red-colored sticks and demanded that she write down what he told her. Soon, she was walking a new note to the captain of the plane that demanded 4 parachutes and $200,000 in $20 bills. When the flight landed in Seattle, the hijacker exchanged the flight's 36 passengers for the money and parachutes. Cooper kept several crew members, and the plane took off again, ordered to set a course for Mexico City. Somewhere between Seattle and Reno, a little after 8 p.m., the hijacker did the incredible. He jumped out of the back of the plane with a parachute and the ransom money. The pilots landed safely, but Cooper had disappeared into the night, and his ultimate fate remains a mystery to this day. The FBI learned of the crime in flight and immediately opened an extensive investigation that lasted many years. Calling it NORJAC, for Northwest hijacking, they interviewed hundreds of people, tracked leads across the nation, and scoured the aircraft for evidence. By the 5-year anniversary of the hijacking, they'd considered more than 800 suspects and eliminated all but 2 dozen from consideration. One person from their list, Richard Floyd McCoy, was still a favorite suspect among many. They tracked down and arrested McCoy for a similar airplane hijacking and escape by parachute less than 5 months after Cooper's flight. But McCoy was later ruled out because he didn't match the nearly identical physical descriptions of Cooper provided by 2 flight attendants and for other reasons. Perhaps Cooper didn't survive his jump from the plane. After all, the parachute he used couldn't be steered. His clothing and footwear were unsuitable for a rough landing, and he had jumped into a wooded area at night, a dangerous proposition for a seasoned pro, which evidence suggested Cooper was not. This theory was given an added boost in 1980 when a young boy found a rotting package full of $20 bills, $5,800 in all, that matched the ransom money serial numbers. Where did DB come from? It was apparently a myth created by the press. The FBI did question a man with the initials DB, but he wasn't the hijacker. The daring hijack and disappearance remained an intriguing mystery for law enforcement and amateur sleuths alike. Dan Cooper had vanished into thin air, leaving behind a legacy of questions and speculation that would persist for generations. The FBI's exhaustive efforts to solve the case had yielded no definitive answers, and the identity and fate of DB Cooper remained one of the most enduring enigmas in the annals of American crime.